birthday?
Well, it was all right till just now.
Why, what happened just now?
Well, he can't take any new people at the local art class.
Oh, what a shame. I didn't know you were so interested in art.
Well, I wasn't until I heard they had nude models. That's why it's full up. There's a waiting list a mile long.
Yes, well, never mind, dear.
Gerald Wilkins at school got in because his father knows the chap who lectures. He says the girls get on a plinth and take everything off. Everything.
Yes, well, all right.
They're
Peter.
starkers.
All right, dear, but if you've suddenly developed this interest in art, there are lots of books you can buy.
Books?
Well, what about that hobby I took up? You know, painting by numbers.
Oh, yes, you fill in the numbers, but you haven't got a nude at the end of it, have you?
Oh, but you've got the Laughing Cavalier, or a sunset, or boats on a lake.
To think at this very moment, Gerald Wilkins is watching that girl get on that plinth.
Yes, all right, dear. Well, let's not have any more of that nonsense. I've no idea what time David's coming back. He was chasing up a very important book for a client. Would you like to fill in with a peanut butter sandwich? Peter?
Sorry. Listen, what do the letters at the cinema mean?
Oh, you go to the pictures? Yes, that's a much better idea than art class. Is there a good adventure film on?
Now, U means anyone can go, doesn't it?
Yes.
And A means you can go with your parents' permission.
Yes, I thought that was a very
So
sensible
A is the same as U.
Oh, no, dear. It means the censor thinks it mightn't be quite suitable.
Well, I'm sorry, Mum, but if you're worried about art classes, I certainly wouldn't ask you if I could see an A film. I'd just walk in. So what's AA?
You have to be over 14.
Oh, that's all right. Except that all AA films are punky.
Punky?
Oh, yes, it's a western. Or something out of those crummy 30s. Or a love story, which isn't only punky, but pukey. The only films worth seeing are X's.
Yes, well, you're too young for that, dear.
Oh, they're such good double bills. What the chambermaid saw.
Oh, Peter.
The red skin under the bed.
Do you want a peanut butter sandwich?
Well, if I stood on tiptoes and wore dark glasses, do you think they'd let me in to see Confessions of a Commercial Traveller?
No, they wouldn't, and neither would I. Now go upstairs and get changed. I'll make your sandwich.
Oh, I wish I could see an X film. Oh.
What did you just say?
What?
2 seconds ago, what did you just say?
When you were in the kitchen?
Yes.
Well, I didn't say anything then. I don't talk to myself.
Peter, I distinctly... Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Mason here.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Mason. I was going to ring you. My script for the drama group hasn't arrived yet.
Yes, well, actually, we were going to offer you another part.
Pardon?
We wondered how you'd feel about playing the lead.
Oh, no, it's very kind of you to offer. I know, I've never seen the play or read it, but if you'd cast Jacqueline West in the lead...
Yes, well, she's had to turn it down. She can't make the rehearsals. She's studying for her A-levels, you know.
Yes, well, if she was playing the lead, surely you'd need someone much younger than me.
Oh, no. You're as young as you feel.
Well, yes. Speaking personally, no, it's a fault on the line, I think.
It is a title role, you know.
Oh, yes, and I'm very flattered. Well, if you think I can do it,
Oh, yes. I'll drop the script in this evening.
I'll be in. I look forward to seeing you. Bye.
Hello, darling.
Oh, hello, darling. That was Mrs. Mason on the phone. She's just offered me the lead in our drama group's next play.
Well, I'm not surprised after your last performance.
My last performance.
Yes, when someone was ill and you had to take over.
Oh, yes. The ghost of Hamlet's father.
That's the one. I listened to the audience as we were going out, and no one guessed it was really the ghost of Hamlet's mother.
Yes, it wasn't my happiest experience, David, if you remember that beard and moustache.
Oh, the glue.
Yes, it gave me a terrible rash. But that's not the rash I'm concerned with at the moment.
Oh, you've got a rash somewhere else, eh?
No, it's a missive rash. Something I never thought would hit our home.
Huh?
I just heard Peter say... I just heard Peter say...
You just heard Peter say.
Quite distinctly and very loudly...
Yes? It's the first time I've seen that written down in your handwriting.
Yes, well, if you remember, I told you I thought I'd heard him say it once before in the garden.
You only thought you heard it.
Well, there was a very startled lady looking over the hedge.
There's still the possibility it wasn't the word, just one that sounded like it.
No, it wasn't like it, David. It was it.
Well, I've never heard him say it.
Well, if you'd been in the kitchen 5 minutes ago, you'd had a front row seat. And he's never heard me say it. Now, has...
Well, I don't know. I've been around lately when you stood hot fat on your toe. Anyway, he's never heard me. What exactly does that mean?
Well, what about when we all go out in the car?
I have never
I
said...
wouldn't call you the most even-tempered driver.
I do remarkably well, considering the number of thuggish, thick-headed, stupid...
Troops language.
Well, your mother, if she's so familiar with the troops, shouldn't be shocked.
How about when you knock an nail into anything?
Yes.
And I have to stand by the radio, ready to turn it up full blast the moment you hit your thumb.
I still maintain...
To say nothing of your language when the papers are late, or you cut yourself shaving, or the Spurs let you down.
I have never said...
Do you realise I practically have to organise a sing-song whenever you open your bank statement?
Never said that.
Perhaps not.
Yeah.
But you've said... that. And... that. And quite frequently... all of that!
Well, all right. The very next time I hear Peter say that, I'll tear him apart, right?
Oh, no, no.
What?
It's quite wrong, psychologically. It's a huge mistake to draw an adolescent's attention to this kind of thing.
Who said? Sigmund Freud?
No, Women's Illustrated.
Oh, honestly.
David, don't sneer. Margarita Grant is an acknowledged expert on human relationships.
Well, I can believe that. Didn't the third marriage break up last week?
Well, another reader has a similar problem. Her daughter won't stop saying kinky knickers. Margarita Grant replies, "No, worried mother. To check your daughter's use of this phrase would only serve to convince her that there was something daring or salacious about it. Use of a similar but less suggestive phrase on your part."
Okay, if I go round to Robin Granger's this evening.
Oh, fine, darling. I don't think Sally's doing anything special for supper, like quail's eggs and aspic, are you, darling?
No, it's Friday. It's braised rabbit.
Robin Granger?
Yes, you've met him. Smashing looks. A bit like Robert Redford. All the girls fancy him, but he asked me.
Oh, that sounds nice, dear. For a meal.
Supper, yes, and probably a sauna bath.
Ah, good. Granger, that's the boy's father, comes into the shop. He told me he's having one of those Swedish things put in the garden.
You mean like a Turkish bath with your head popping out of the top?
No, it's like a log cabin. You strip off and sit around naked on wooden benches. It'll do wonder for Jane's pimples. Pimples, yes, have you noticed? I mean, all the girls seem to get them at her age.
I know that, I know. I had them too. The very last thing I'd have been allowed to do at Jane's age is strip off in front of a boyfriend and lie about on a wooden bench in a passionate heat.
Who said anything about passionate heat?
Well, what do you think a sauna bath is? A sort of igloo?
It won't be just Jane and the boy on their own. Granger and his wife will be there, and there'll probably be a couple of maiden aunts if there's room.
Room for what?
Eh?
Absolutely nothing whatsoever. You want your sandwich now?
Oh, yes, please.
Right. Oh, don't forget kinky what's-its.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think you had a hard day.
David, this is Erica. We met at the club and sort of got chatting.
Oh, there we go.
That's my brother Peter. Oh, we've met.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I was absolutely
certain.
Erica's very interested in photography, like me.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Mum. This is Erica Watson.
Oh, hello, Erica.
Well, she's interested in photography,
Photography?
like Simon.
Yes, well, she knows more than I do.
I don't doubt it.
David, can I borrow your Polaroid camera?
Well-
I'll pay for the film.
Well-
that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Would you like to see my room?
What a nice idea.
Excuse us.
Well, I'll make your sandwich.
David, if you were in the box office, would you let me in to see what the chambermaid saw?
Would you give me a hand?
With a sandwich?
Margarita Grant says...
Oh, Lord, we're back to the kinky knickers.
What?
Does she have a paragraph about sauna baths, too?
Listen. Swearing is, after all, a form of safety valve, and if this is what your child needs, then regular use of a similar but less offensive phrase on your part may persuade your child to substitute yours for its own.
Right. And, what exactly is a similar but less offensive phrase for the word you wrote on that pad?
Oh, well, I haven't thought.
No. I don't think, oh gosh, could exactly be described as a safety valve, do you? Or, oh flip.
Well, I haven't thought.
Well, I know they're both four-letter words, but they don't exactly have that ring to them, do they? What about damn?
Oh, I don't like damn.
Or blast?
I don't like blast much either.
Hell's bells, a good safety valve.
David, please. It's obvious that the moral tone of your younger stepson is just a source of amusement to you, so I think perhaps it would be better if you left it to me.
Mum, I'm rumbling.
Oh, darling, your sandwich. Yes, of course. I'll make it straight away.
It's all right, I can
No,
manage.
nonsense. Sit down. Now, I'll see to it. Oh, dash! I'm forever dropping this breadboard dash thing. Oh, blow! I've only got white bread left, and you prefer brown, don't you, darling? Blow, blow, blow! I put a brown loaf on the list too, and I still dashed well forgot it. Botheration! I can't find the bread knife now.
There we are, darling.
Thank you, David.
Dash thing's always disappearing, isn't it?
Now, would you like me
Oh, blast her out of the damn stuff.
Peter, I won't have that language.
Language?
Damn and blast. There are much nicer words that you can use.
Not when you have a peanut butter, there aren't.
Well, there's always dash or botheration.
Dash or botheration.
Or if you feel especially strongly, oh, blow.
David, perhaps you'd care to make a cup of tea. I'm sorry, darling. I put peanut butter on the dash list, too. Would you settle for jam or paste?
Strawberry?
Yeah. And I'll get the other things tomorrow, I promise you. Oh! I'm sorry, David. I know you think I'm being prudish, but I'm still not easy in my mind about Jane having that sauna bath.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I'm absolutely certain if she were my daughter instead of my stepdaughter, I'd forbid it.
But Sally, she's 15.
But even so...
You know, Jane's known about the difference between boys and girls ever since she used to wander into my bathroom.
Wandering?
When she was tiny, I was taking a bath or a shower, she'd be wandering about. Well, don't tell me when Simon and Peter were small, you used to lock your bathroom door.
I most certainly did. And still do.
What do you mean to say they've never seen you with nothing on?
Well, they nearly did.
When was that?
Well, I left the bathroom door unlocked once and they came in. Fortunately, I was having a bubble bath.
Well, I imagine you immediately slid beneath the foam.
I kept my head above water and asked them if they weren't missing something on the telly.
Very
I'm sorry, David. It just happens to be the way I was brought up.
What do your father have in the bathroom door? Bolts and a padlock?
I think, and a lot of people agree with me, that the basis of present-day permissiveness is, well, a result of...
Seeing Mummy in a bubble bath.
Yes, well, let's drop the subject, David, shall we? You're obviously quite happy to let Jane...
Get rid of her pimples.
Yes. And I shall just carry on following Margarita Grant's advice. David, what's this?
That reminds me. I must ring Barrington and tell him I got that book he wanted.
David!
Now, be careful, darling. It's very valuable.
Valuable? I should think it's hot property.
Jolly rare, if that's what you mean. And those paintings were executed by artists who never heard of the word permissive, and long before the invention of the bubble bath. Colin, I managed to track down a copy of that English book.
Just off the rubbing breakers.
For supper.
And the sauna.
I don't think you're quite over your cold
But
yet. I'm
saunas
not
get
sure.
rid of colds. They sweat it out of you.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, Robin said so.
I'm sure he did.
Anyway, I'm off. Bye, Dad.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye, Sally.
Bye-bye, dear.
Oh, you won't take me wrong if I say I'm really looking forward to this evening.
The sauna bath.
No, missing braised bunny.
I know it's a lot of money, Colin, but it is in mint condition. Yeah. Oh, so are the ladies, yeah. No, it's not well thumbed. I've scarcely looked at the ladies. Besides, I've a real live one of my own I much prefer. Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, darling. We have to be careful. It's a very valuable book.
Well, I can't think why. I hate all those old pictures. All the ladies had such huge bottoms. Now I remember. Goodbye, Colin. That girl with Simon. Well, I thought I'd seen her before. Well, I haven't, but I've seen her picture at school. With no clothes on.
Peter!
Well, it's all right, Mum. Take it from the back, like those ladies in that book, except Erica's bottom isn't so big.
I'm surprised you remembered her face.
Just to senior took it with a camera like you've got, David. You know, the one where the picture develops straight away.
And this is the girl who's upstairs now.
Yes, and Simon wanted to borrow David's Polaroid.
Peter, stop mixing things.
Oh, just because I preferred her behind to the ones in your book.
I don't understand it. I simply don't understand it. In the course of an evening, everyone in this house has gone sex mad.
Just take it easy, darling. Just because Peter's taken an interest in the female form, Jane's gone for a sauna, and Simon's upstairs snapping a girl in his bedroom.
I don't like that at all, David. I really don't. He's never shown the slightest interest in photography before. I used to have to bribe him with 3 ice cream cornets to get him to take a snap of me on the beach. And even then, he used to cut my head off. I think we better go upstairs and find out what's going on.
Me, you're his mother.
Well, it's your camera.
Yeah, well, perhaps you'll cut her head off.
That's not the bit I'm worried about. Go upstairs.
Sally, be reasonable. The boy's grown up. He's of an age to go and see any film he wants, buy any magazine he wants. Good grief, I mean, he can even buy magazines with nude men in them now.
I know.
What?
I just happened to be in a newsagent's and one fell open.
When was this?
Monday.
I bet you've been back every day since. Yes, I wonder why you hadn't torn up that photograph someone took of us on honeymoon.
What do you mean?
That party when we went for a swim.
I don't really remember.
No, I don't suppose you did. You did have a touch with the old Vino then, didn't you?
Yes, well, all right, but we were discussing Simon and that awful girl.
Well, we all went for a midnight swim, and someone said, give him a kiss. So you did. that I unhooked your bra strap and the flash bulb went off.
Good heavens.
Ah, you do remember.
Yes, I do, and I simply can't think why I didn't throw it away.
Pride, perhaps?
Pride! I had even shorter hair then. I looked exactly like a boy.
Well, a happy memory then.
Yes, all right, a happy memory. But in the current atmosphere of this house, I'm trekking down that photograph and having a bonfire. Where did you see it?
In our bedroom. It was in an old photograph album beside my Polaroid camera.
David, don't think I
No,
did
no,
it.
no, I only wanted to borrow the camera.
Well, he might have had a
Well,
peek.
well, as you said, if they saw it, they'd just think it was a couple of chaps.
David, don't joke! I spent all evening being Mrs. Whitehouse, and now upstairs there's a photograph of me with nothing on above the waist.
It's gone.
The camera?
No, the album. It's not there.
David, we should never have kept it.
No, calm down.
Calm down, when any moment I'm going to be bandied round the school like Edgar Watson.
Suppose could have taken it.
Well, if it's that Scrooge Peter, he won't be bandying me around, he'll be charging.
Not charging.
3p a peep. The boys will all go home and tell their mothers that Mrs. Redway's practically appeared in Penthouse.
Simon only wanted the camera. Simon.
Shh. What?
It's very quiet.
Well, it doesn't make much noise, does it? We're just posing and snapping.
Oh,
Anyway, they're probably shaking with silent laughter over my photograph.
Hello, Mum. I thought I heard you talking.
Oh, Daddy, I'm
Well, I
not
think
sure
it's
that
the
I
best
want
one I've
to...
ever seen of me.
Have you?
Well, yes. Well, I told you, Erica was taking photographs of me. She's the one who's interested in photography.
Here's another one.
Oh,
she's
very
good, isn't
good,
she?
yeah.
Very photogenic.
Well, oh, here, David, I better give this back to you. Thank you very much indeed.
Right.
And, oh, thank you. And I use this to prop up the camera.
You.
Just to prop up the camera.
Yes, I wouldn't open a photo album in this house. They're nearly always full of me at the age of 3, starkers. Anyway, we're just popping out now. Thanks, Mum. And thank you again, David. I'll pay you for the film.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And Simon, you've no idea what a pleasure. Your ex-certificate secret is safe, my darling.
Oh. You know, we do look like a couple of fellas.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tear it up.
You're gonna... Oh, no, please, come on up.
David!
I think you look rather dishy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you can tell I'm not a man, can't
You know, I think you put on a bit of weight since that photograph was taken.
you? Do you? You mean around the...
Around the,
Yes, I think I have too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll keep it, but not in this album.
Well, where then?
Well, where's the place the boys never look?
Encyclopedia Britannica.
You file it under B for pussy. Oh, who's that now?
Oh, you go, will you, darling? I want to take a shower.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Mason, come in.
No, I won't stay here, but I did say I'd bring the script in.
You did indeed. I must say it's a great honour. Jacqueline West must be very disappointed.
Oh, she is. But the drama group has total confidence in you, Mrs. Redway. Do you know, when I told them you were going to play Eloise, the treasurer said he anticipated a sellout.
Oh, flattering.
Rehearsals begin Monday.
I'll be there.
Darling, I don't seem to have any clean kinky knickers.
I'll bring you some up.
David.
David!
Who was that, darling?
Oh, it was Mrs. Mason. She's brought me the script of Abelard and Eloise.
Good grief, who's playing Eloise?
Why?
Well, darling, that love scene, don't they? It's famous. Both of them are starkers.